Okay. So now some people will put glass on the top. If you put glass on here, just take this down to Home Depot or Lowe's and say, I need a piece of glass exactly this size. You won't even need these M3 screws. What you'll want to do is figure out another way to hold the glass down. You could print yourself, design and print a little glass tab. There's other designs floating out there, but you want to hold it down without these four. But these are for the people that don't have the glass yet. So we're going to put our belt clips on. By the way, I lucked out here. You want the side of your motor. You know, there's an offset belt. So you know, if we would have put it on like that, and the belt would have been over here, and the pulley's over here. So make sure before you bolt it together, like I did, you want to make sure that belt clip is on the right side. So that's going to go there. I always like to orient these the same way. Doesn't really matter which. This is a 1/2 inch screw. And a square nut, again, interchangeable. With hex. But I have square right now. Truthfully, doesn't matter. The square tend to grip really well. So a lot of times I'll use those because they kind of have this little, the corners of the nut. Back that off. Corners of the nut kind of dig into the material you're next to, so it does a nice job of kind of being a self-locking, if you get it facing the right way. So there's one. Let's do the other. Orient it the same way. Like that. "13 minutes into this part of the video. I'm doing pretty good. If we get this bed on in the next 5, I'll be happy." Excellent. So that's that. Now we've got, almost there, we've got these bar ends to put on. And there's one special bar end, and we call that the bar end with the end stop. We're going to put, I think it's this one, put this guy in. And that's going to be our adjustable end stop. Now I think I did it backwards. Or did I? That's right. That's right. Okay. So these just go on the bars, and let's see, how long are these? These are the bolts that you'll need, a 6/32 1 1/4. Go right down in. They should be long enough to reach down, punch through the bottom of the end stop, and grab a square nut. Or hex, if you choose. It's been a point of contention, so I'm being very clear. Either will work. Oh, you know what would be good? Before I tighten these down too much, let's get our belt halfway assembled. So I got 2 of those ready. It'll be handy in a moment. Now you'll get a long belt and a short belt. This is going to be the short belt. So that's this one. And it threads through like this. A lot easier to do. Not impossible to do with the bed on, but very difficult. So it fits through like that. Make sure you can see it. And it operates like this. Now's a good time to kind of gauge the depth of your pulley. I think I'd like mine to go down a little bit further. Again, do not over tighten. And if you flat that, put a flat side on the shaft, you'll be better off. You won't have to tighten as much. Okay, so now these are ready when we need them. So not a big setback. Get these bars in again. Okay, now I just like these bars to peek through, but not exceed beyond, just kind of be flush. Need my square nut in the bottom there. Excellent. This one's already there. Love that when you tighten it, the bed kind of perks up a little bit. The other bar ends. Again, they're going on like this with on the right it looks like the letter B. So the screw goes on the inside of the bar, not the outside. And if you have the wrong bed, we'll get you a new one, or you can re-drill your holes. Oops. Because it needs to be right. Oops. Gotta go a little deeper. Here we go. There. It's good and tight. Last 632. One and a quarter inch. All right. So minus getting these belts now. You know what? For this, I'm going to go ahead and pull these out so I can turn it over and show you how that works. All right. One belt's coming out that side. Okay. So what I like to do first off is make sure I'm on a straight line. Looks like the inside is going to be a better choice. I need a screwdriver. So I'm going to put it through the inside and loop it back through. And I'm going to do that on both sides. And I'm going to do that off camera. And I'll show it to you in a second.